have a car, 2 kids, and a wife. I'll probably be here for the rest of my life. I'm living on the island. When summer comes and winter falls, the island ladies go to shopping malls. Take daddy's credit card, charge it all. They're living on an island. Oh, we're living on Long Island. Oh, you know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. I'm just basking in the sun.
Hey, Andy, give me a vodka. Is that your Camaro? It's gorgeous.
You know, I went to high school with Billy Joel.
I go to Hamptons on Friday night. I party hard till sunshine bright. Then I'm sitting in traffic on Sunday night. I'm living on an island. Yeah, living on Long Island. Oh, you know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. Am I hurting anyone? Let's live.
Hey there, Islanders. If you're going out to the beach, you better get an early start. Traffic is miserable.
Well, I'm coming of age in Old Bethpage, trying to get down in Levittown, dancing in the dark in Floral Park. I think I'll stay in Oyster Bay 'cause I'm living on an island. Yeah, living on Long Island.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, we're living on the island.
We always are. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back to the Gagootz Show.
Woo!
And last show, it was my birthday. I was the birthday boy. And today's show, Jen is the birthday girl.
Yay, but don't assume my gender. But yay! I'm just
Don't
kidding.
assume your gender.
So Benny got me this shirt. I'm Jen doing Jen things.
And I'm Benny doing Benny things.
Together, we're doing the Gagootz Show. How exciting. So I want to tell you a little bit about what I did this weekend.
Yes, tell me.
So Friday, I got a tattoo.
Yeah, you got a...
It's not done yet, but it's of a lighthouse.
Is that your first tattoo?
No. It's the
Okay.
first visible tattoo,
First,
though.
the only one you can actually
Yeah, it's
see.
not finished yet, though. Chris Koussis at the
So what is it? It's a...
So it's the Montauk Lighthouse.
It's the Montauk Lighthouse.
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool.
Hella cool. And then on Saturday, I was really blessed to be able to coordinate at the House of Haunted Hamburgers. We actually had families come together who have, there's a great picture of it, who have children or other family members on the spectrum. We pretty much sold it out. They opened up early at 9:30 for us. And it was just a great event where everyone could get together, be included. I handed out some fidgets for the kids, and we did some tableside trick-or-treating. So I was super stoked about that. And then right from there, on Monday, I got the amazing opportunity to be on WGBB.
Yeah.
That's with Joey Petroni, who was on our show.
Who was on our show? Joey, yeah.
And there's a picture there. And we had the quickest 30 minutes of my life.
That's my only criticism of the show is it's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I think the network should give everyone at least 1 hour at least.
Well, we made the most of the 30 minutes. We talked about everything coming up. He was fantastic. And there's something so romantic about being on the radio. You know, like, I know that's where you started.
Yes.
Because we didn't have podcasts and that. You know, he was
Right.
like with the litmus paper and all that.
1998.
Yeah, 98, guys. And
with the litmus paper.
so it was really cool. I've never been like on the radio since I was like a kid, you know, Girl Scouts or whatever. So I was super thrilled about that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love doing radio. I had a great time. And Joey's good. I listened to the show, not last night because I fell asleep early because I'm old.
That's okay. But Joey's actually making... Okay, so I didn't know this about Mr. Petroni. Number one, extremely talented. He's
Yes.
a DJ as a side gig. He also is an editor. And he made stuff so quickly. I like made a little flyer that I was going to be on his show, and he like made fireball come out of the back of it. It was like so cool. And he also could do like reels and stuff. So if anybody's looking for like an editor for anything, reach out to Joey Petroni. And he's just the nicest guy. Like really the nicest guy. Not nicer than you, but like the nicest guy.
No, Joey's a great... As a matter of fact, when Joey was here, we didn't talk about... I've talked about having a few open mics that people came to 20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Joey provided the amplifier for me.
He's so good.
Joey, yeah. And Joey was, when I first started, when I got back, I stumbled back into comedy in the late 90s in 98.
Fell straight into it.
And I fell straight into it, and I met Joey at like the second open mic I ever did. And he was there with his girlfriend that they were just dating their first few dates, and he eventually married her, and they have 3 children together.
Benny's a matchmaker. He's a matchmaker. That's what it is. What a match.
But no, Joey's very talented, and Joey was nice enough. I had that amp for a couple of years before he was like, look, I gotta have my amp back.
Stop stealing from the creatives. Crazy. So what did you do? What's going on?
So my week was boring compared to you. I do want to know that Haunted with the burgers. What was it called again?
It's called the Haunted Hamburgers.
And it was, where was it?
It's in Farmingdale. It's a restaurant year round.
In a restaurant.
Yeah, it's just right now around Halloween they get crazy packed, but you could go year round. I went a couple months ago. It was super cute.
And what is it called? It's called?
The House of Haunted Hamburgers.
It's called the House of Haunted
And there's
Hamburgers.
all like cute little photo ops outside and inside by the bathroom. If you really have to go, I suggest you could get scared. Like there's animatronics.
Yeah.
So I was like,
wow.
I could just picture myself like, ugh, and then I like wet my pants, but didn't happen.
Nancy and we took Ryan when he was younger to in Manhattan, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde's.
I miss all those Manhattan fun places. Like
And
Mars
that was
2112.
fun. And I remember Ryan was young. He goes in the bathroom and all of a sudden I hear, whoa, 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 and he runs out.
I would be terrified.
Go in and you look in the mirror when you're washing your hands, and it's a mirror, and all of a sudden a skull appears.
I hope it's not a live actor. Could you imagine?
No, but live actors. Later,
Yeah.
Ryan was laughing because live actors come over and tell you things like they just murdered somebody, but they're
Same.
very funny.
Yeah,
They're
but same girl who hasn't. That's why we're out to eat.
Yeah,
Alibi.
But that was fun
Yeah.
too. So my week was a little boring. I came here, which wasn't boring. I came here for the Friday night open mic.
Oh, great.
As I do Alfredo Gagootz in the open mic, so I really have a
missed
great
that.
time.
I was at Prime that night.
Yeah. So I came here and I did that, and I saw the same movie twice in the past 2 weeks.
You do that all the time.
No,
Was it Avatar again?
Not Avatar.
Okay.
Avatar was different. I had to see Avatar the second time because the first time I shut the theater down. So
We won't get into it.
we
got a
won't
lot,
get into that this
we've
time.
got a lot to cover.
But anyway, no. I went and I saw the movie The Creator,
Okay.
which is it's a robot war movie.
Oh, you would
what
love
it
that.
is.
That's up your alley.
Oh yeah, I love and it's. I'm a big science fiction fan of real science fiction.
Mm-hmm.
So people get mad at me when I tell them Star Wars is not science fiction. It's not.
How?
You're not dealing with science. It's a space opera. It's like a
futuristic
western.
western.
It's an action adventure with
is like a
spaceships.
western.
Yeah, and an action
Yeah.
adventure with spaceships. Real science fiction has there's something technological going on. There's some strange phenomenon, like Children of Men is a science fiction film about all of a sudden humans can't procreate anymore. So for over 20 years, no one had any children.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that's science fiction. And this is science fiction with robots. If you're a fan of Isaac Asimov, you don't know who Isaac Asimov?
I'm really
He
bad
wrote
with names, though.
iRobot.
Okay, yeah.
All right, but his
Smith?
iRobot is not like the Will Smith movie.
Oh.
It's a little different. But this is, robots, AI, artificial intelligence, which is a big thing now.
I
And
know all about those.
I like the movie so much that the first time Ryan was in Florida at Universal and Disney.
Awesome.
And Ryan's a big film.
He probably
Ryan's
went
a
for Halloween Horror Nights.
A filmmaker. Of course he went to
I
Halloween
haven't been in
Horror Night.
years. I'm so
I went
jealous.
there a few years ago. It's great.
It's
Halloween
amazing,
Horror Night.
amazing.
So anyway, Ryan was there. And of course, he's a filmmaker. That's our time is almost up. He's a filmmaker. So he texted me and he said, the reviews are coming out. They're really good. They're comparing the creator to AI and, the Steven Spielberg artificial intelligence, AI, and Children of Men. So I'm like, all right. So Saturday morning, I'm driving. Was going to the 12:20 show. As I'm driving, Ryan texts me. I saw the creator last night. Loved it. And I'm like, I text him back.
On my way.
On my way. And, so then we were going to see the new Exorcist movie because we like horror.
Yeah.
Halloween's coming. then the reviews were not so good, so we decided we went and saw The Creator together.
Oh, nice.
Sunday. And both times I saw it on the biggest screen I could see it on.
Well, upcoming, we have 3 things that you need to
Yes,
talk
we have
about.
3 things.
Go ahead.
You first. You go first.
Well, we want to talk about the TKO Foundation.
Yes, the TKO
That's going to be coming up in
Foundation,
October.
22nd.
Yeah. Is it?
Is it the 22nd?
Yes, it's October 22nd.
October 22nd.
Tell us about this, Benny.
It's a benefit for for microvillus inclusion disease, which my cousin Fran's grandson has this. Thomas Kevin Honorado, TKO Strong, and we get money not for research for that disease, for other children's diseases, and there's a lot. There's raffles going on. There are prizes you can win. There's auctions.
That's awesome.
There's a lot. There's
Both me and
bouncy
Benny are going
balls.
to be there.
We're going to be there. Children 12 and under get in for free.
Yep, which means you could have a pint with your kid, which is what I plan to do. My husband's going to drive.
And
we're going to have
Platt Deutsch.
Yeah, Platt Deutsch is like awesome.
Platt Deutsch is an awesome place to
Awesome.
be.
Franklin Square.
This is fun. Franklin Square.
Square.
And there's
Also, we have coming up, you're going to go to a show.
I'm going to a symposium. I'm going to a seminar. Joey Cola is putting together a seminar on October 27th on a Friday.
Oh, I have the wrong one. I'm sorry. But that's Joey Cullen nonetheless.
No, that's okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. That's
October
a different
28th,
one.
yeah.
Joey, you sent the wrong one. I
Oh,
sent
well,
one
sorry,
last week.
sorry.
Anyway, oh yeah.
Hey. It's Joey Cullen
So what else-
nonetheless.
Okay, what else?
The 27th, you wanted to go to his symposium.
Yes.
And then
No, but-
finally, Benny has something really special coming up. I'm going to be a very small part of it, but it all is his brainchild. Tell us
It's
about what's
not-
happening
all right.
Halloween.
Our next show, October 24th, will be the Gagootz Halloween special, or Halloween extravaganza.
But it's not that.
But it's not. But so on the 31st, on Halloween, I'm going to put on a different event right here, same time, same channel, right here. It's not going to be a Gagootz show. It's going to be a Halloween special have a lot of people who are interested already. We're going to be reading spooky stories and poems. So it's going to be a night of horror.
Yes,
And I will be reading excerpts from Last of the Fang-Toothed Bastards.
That is a Benny
because
original.
because I know what a cult following it has, so
It's
I
me.
will.
I'm the
You
cult.
know, there's
It's
quite
me,
a
it's
few people
Don,
out
it's
there,
a
so
few
I will be
people.
reading that.
That's excellent.
Now, we didn't even mention our guest tonight.
We're up to it right now. It is my birthday. I do what I want. We have 3 guests today. Benny couldn't control me. And they are 3 of my favorite Long Island people. So we're going to have Adam from Sip and Say come up in a moment. We have Kristen Tinsley, the divine comedian. I absolutely love her. She baked me brownies, and they're the best. They're the best brownies. So add that to her list of accomplishments because she's got a very long one. And my absolute creme de la creme, Long Island, he is a linchpin in Long Island. We have Dave Jamot. If you don't know him, take a second to Google it. So excited to have him on the show. And, you know, it's my birthday, so really excited.
Happy birthday!
Thank
Yay.
you. So let's get it going. It's my birthday. Let's roll up the Sip and Say, and we'll get Adam out here.
Are you ready for hot girl summer? Did you tell the guy that you like how you feel and he answered with, you rock, or just ghosted you? Well, grab your keys. Don't have keys because your car's in the shop? Steal someone else's keys. So come on down to Sip and Say.
You got nice cans. Show me, show
And
you.
samples.
Tag in a minute.
Mmm. 3.
Stop by Sip and Say, Long Island's top-rated liquor store and wine shop. SipSay.com.
Hey guys! So now we're here with Adam Adam is a sommelier. He also works at Sip and Say. If you go to Sip and Say or sipandsay.com.
Just sipsay.com.
That's right, sipsay.com. But you go to Sip and Say, the store in Merrick, on Merrick Road. And if you use the word Gagootz, you get 15% off.
That's it. It's easy as that.
Easy
Yeah,
as
that's
Save
that.
cool.
some money. Drink something good.
Drink
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I really love this shop. Not only because he lets me hang out there now, and my husband has me kind of halfway banned. He's like, you have too much fun with Adam there. Me, Adam, and his wife Dina, we have like a blast, and with his employees. Not only is it a liquor store, but it's curated. You're not going to get any crap because you are a sommelier.
Because I'm a sommelier.
Sommelier.
Yeah,
A sommelier.
Wow.
Yeah, so everything that's in that shop, he has personally given the A-OK to. He got me away from the crap tequilas, and now I drink hiatus. I'm like the fanciest, trashiest chick you'll ever meet. I'm so fancy now because of you.
That because of me, I make everybody a little bit bougie.
And this, we're really excited because not only is it my birthday, which is enough to pop a bottle, but it is the 5th anniversary of Sip and Say this year.
All right.
And they are Long Island's best liquor store, according to that Bethpage thing.
According to that Bethpage thing,
Yeah, there
I've
you
got to
go.
believe what everyone else says.
All right, so what do we
And you
pop
can go to our website right now, sipsay.com, and vote for
Wow.
us to be best liquor store again.
And you'd better, because I hang out there, and I don't hang out at anywhere that's not the best.
And champagne in solo cups, it doesn't get better than this.
Ooh, this is my life in like a nutshell,
know.
though.
I'm getting lazy. I used to bring nice
So-
porcelain mugs.
Well, this supposedly is better than Veuve Clicquot.
This is better than Veuve Clicquot. It's called Canard du Chêne. And it's one of the wonderful, delicious brands that we sell where you can save yourself a little bit of money instead of buying a name brand and drink
Okay.
something better tasting.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday, Jane.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Happy 5th anniversary
Thank
to you.
you.
Cheers. I could cheers all
Happy
day.
5th anniversary
and
to
I'm
you.
drink.
drinking.
Happy 1 anniversary to us.
Oh, yeah. Our one anniversary. You know, it's good, but I'm going to need like 4 more bottles to really make a decision.
I know.
He's like, I've been around you long enough. I do know that.
You bring a wonderful energy to the alcohol. Usually it's the other way around. The alcohol gives you a little bit of energy, but you bring the energy to the alcohol.
The alcohol actually slows me down a little bit. And it's so funny because I'll be at the store and I'm so excited when people go in there, especially if they've never been there before. So I feel like I have to tell them everything. And Adam's like, chill out. I'm like, but do they know that they can get rewards points online? He's like, chill. I'm like, do they know about your engraving? It's great for every occasion.
That's great. Now, this is
I'm very modest in everything that we do.
That's an engraved, like a mess up. So you can actually buy their mess ups
Oh,
there.
all
And
right.
they're a
You
little
could buy
cheaper.
like a mess up.
It would have
Yeah.
been smart if I would have done something here for the show or something for her birthday, but
Whatever, I'm at
this
the
was
shop
in the
every
fridge
day.
and it was cold. And
Don't worry, I'm at the shop every day. It's all well, not
Right.
lately because of my foot. I'm sorry.
it's okay. Your foot seems to be getting better if you're not casting it.
There you
so-
go. There you go.
And alcohol and champagne will make your foot feel better.
You know what would really make me feel best though? If everybody watching would go to Sip and Say this week and buy yourself
Mention
something.
Gagootz,
Mention Gagootz.
saving some money.
Save some money, drink some stuff
Well,
that's
you
not
get
swill.
what? You get 15%.
15%
Yeah.
off whatever you buy.
And it's not swill. Everything in there is delicious.
This is delicious, by the way. This is really
I know.
good.
He gave me like an empty cup.
Let's get you some more.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You better get an Uber.
Fucking police. I'm kidding.
Whoa, whoa.
I will have my husband pick me up if I get too smashed. He's so used to that phone call by now. He's like, you went to a picnic at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 4:45. Are you kidding? And I'm like,
There's 3 of us here. You're not going to get too drunk.
Exactly. Adam knows. He's the authority on that. Yes.
Oh, I'm good on it. This is all I need.
Okay.
All right, great. More for us. I like that. I like that for us.
Thanks, Benny.
All right, so we are going to actually put up the flyer for the show I'm doing with Kristen Tinsley. I'm going to kick Adam off. He's going to come back and hang out with us in a minute. There's a flyer called Vagisilly. There, Vagispooky. Adam, you're off, but you'll be
All
back.
right.
Adam will be back.
everyone.
Love him.
Oh, thank you, Adam.
And Kristen, come on up. As we do our, you come on up. Da 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 da.
I don't want to drop the mic pack. I can smell it from here. Wow, it
Oh,
smells
you want a
good.
little? Want a little nip nip?
Girl, who you talking to? Yeah.
I don't know if that's a.
Who are you talking to? I'm like listening to this. I'm like, Good alcohol, because I'm not, used to good alcohol, because I'm, happy birthday, girl.
Thank you, and thank you for the brownies.
You're welcome, and happy belated birthday to you, too.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for bringing this, yeah.
Yeah.
So Kristen and I are actually doing a show this,
Yes.
this Friday in the Giggle Room, so get your tickets.
It's this Friday, yeah?
This Friday.
This Friday, the 13th, Vag is Spooky. I do that show once a year, and then there's Vag is Silly, who I don't know, but I try to do at least one comedy show. So this is the one comedy show that I'm doing, so get your tickets, come on down.
It's a great lineup.
You are more than a comedian.
Yes.
You are actually, you're an
I'm
author.
a divine comedian. Yes, I am soon to be a published author. Yes.
That's so cool.
Tell
What's
us
your book
more.
about?
What's it about? What's it called? Where can we find it?
It's titled, well, it's going to be on Amazon because I'm self-publishing it
Oh,
myself.
all right.
Nice. Good for you.
That's how I want to, but I have a couple of friends in the publishing industry. We're shopping around a little bit first, but just to get it out there, I set that goal a couple years ago, and I didn't achieve it. And now, well, it's not that I just didn't write the book.
The book was here, but it needed to be here.
It needs to come here.
A lot of that happens to me.
Yeah, me
that's-
too.
It happens with a lot of people.
I'm probably one of the greatest unwritten, unpublished authors that you'll ever
Don't
meet.
go to the
Oh,
grave
yeah.
without writing at least something to leave
Agree.
something behind. But my book is called My 600-Pound Afterlife: How to Live After Weight Loss.
Ooh.
Great.
I'm so glad you did that because I know a lot of people. It's a lifestyle change.
Now, 600 pounds.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a lot of weight.
that was a lot of weight, but it's more about not weight loss. It's definitely not about that. It's about weight less. It's about, because I just graduated. I am now a transformational spiritual life coach. I don't like the word life coach, so I'm trying to figure out how I could change that, but that's
Transformation attendant.
Transformational.
Transformation
spiritual
attendant,
coach.
helper,
Transformation
assistant.
attendant.
I bring in your spirit guides to help you, because it was quite a journey going from that amount of weight.
Spiritual
and all that.
waker-upper.
Yeah. 'Cause there's a lot of, different expectations when you start out on a journey like that.
Yeah.
And then when you get to where you are now, and it's about just not being, getting the ideals out of your head, getting the blockages out of the way, and just living your best life, how to navigate, after weight loss. Because not everybody just goes the typical stop eating chips route. Some of us have surgery, some of us go on weight loss medication, some of us really have to do those things in order to get the weight off our body.
And this
it's
is
so
in your book
drastic.
about
Yeah, it could be a very drastic change, but when you grow up, I grew up the fat kid. I was
definitely one of the fat kids, but I was more the class clown than the fat kid.
I was the class clown, the fat kid. I was all of that, and you have these ideals in your head that you have to look like Cindy Crawford. I'm from the 80s. I'm totally dating myself. But, in order to have the perfect life, but that's not true.
Right.
So I help people transform their energy, change their thinking, rewrite their story, and live the life they've always dreamed of.
So she does have a book out, and you can also, what's your website?
My website is divinefamedian.com.
You can book her privately there.
Yes, you can. I am a psychic medium. That definitely enters into it.
She's it's legit.
Yeah.
She did my parents and some of my friends. They were like, "Holy cow!" I think my mom's doing a party with you. She told me she's like, "I'm getting my
She
friends."
didn't plan it yet, but whenever
She
she's
talks.
ready, yeah,
Do you see it happening?
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's definitely gonna happen. I'm
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
It's all. I have another book that'll follow that one called An Obesity Ghost Story.
Oh.
Which will blow people's minds, talking about how spiritual influences as a medium actually contributed to my weight gain, which I didn't realize.
It's all
until
the
I started talking
spirits.
about that. Yeah, so now I'm sure all the other dietitians out there are going to start offering exorcisms with their weight loss program. You can hire me to help with that.
So I do need to be exercised.
Yes, girl, yes.
Oh my
yes,
God,
I'm
that
telling
makes
you,
sense.
your ancestors and your spirit guides are like, you know what? I want a hamburger, girl. You gonna eat a hamburger? Are you gonna eat that hamburger for me, girl? Eat that hamburger. Get up, eat that hamburger. Go, 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 go.
My Irish
That was my
ancestry
life.
is like, you're making it through
You
the
get
winter,
it.
baby.
Yep, exactly.
Like,
we're
we're gonna
get
make
you
it.
through this. We're gonna get you
And
through this.
I dig that, but I do understand
Yeah.
what you're saying, because a lot of people out there who are heavy are like, if I lost weight, opportunities would open. But I tell you what, at the bar, you can catch any of those suckers. Let me tell you, as big as you are, as ugly as you are, just be yourself, and
Be
you
yourself.
can widen that
Right,
net,
exactly.
ladies.
You don't even have. Sometimes it's our own energy that stops us, that propels people away from us, because we're thinking that they're thinking the negative thoughts that we have in our head, and it's actually not true.
Where can we see you? You do a couple of monthly gigs. Where can we see you if we didn't really want to dedicate to like a one-to-one reading, but we do want to go somewhere that's kind of no pressure?
No pressure. Definitely get like straight down to the point. I will be at Foley's Bar in Smithtown on October 27th, which is that your day of your holiday?
No, that's Joey Cola, that Friday, right?
Yeah, that's Joey Cola's
That's
day.
Joey Cola's symposium.
Well, for everybody else that can come, but if you want me to come down and tell some scary stories.
That's on October 31st.
That's on actual Halloween.
That's on actual Halloween.
Okay, so if I'm not doing I'm doing another event at Foley's. It's more of an interactive psychic night.
On Halloween?
On Halloween night. But if that falls through, because you know how people are.
Hey, you know.
I'll come. I will
come on down.
definitely come.
I didn't know we get to tell our scary stories. I have so many. I have all that haunted equipment and stuff. I got
Ooh,
clips.
yeah, we could do a seance if you want.
Yeah.
No, I
We
don't
gotta
want to do
come
it.
back and do. Why don't you want to do
What I
this?
want to do.
What are you afraid of?
No, I'm not afraid of anything. What I want to do is make the written word fun to watch on television.
Absolutely.
Make it
No,
interesting
I
because
have
Make the
a
kids
scary
want to
story.
read.
yeah, exactly.
Pick
because,
up a book.
You know, there aren't any shows with anyone reading. Right away, someone starts reading.
love
Oh, that's
that.
boring.
I
that's
loved
boring.
growing up with like.
I would love
The reading
that. I have
shows.
So that's what I want to do. I want to do. It'll be a 1-hour show.
You're like modern day
Here.
Wishbone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look just like.
And we'll be reading
I don't know.
stories.
Are you gonna dress as Elvira? Because I'm not sure you
No,
have the
no, I'm not.
Gagootz for that.
He doesn't have to put it much lower. He just has to put the cleavage much
No,
lower.
I'm not. Yeah,
So,
very low.
There's
It'll
another
be-
place we can hit. We can reach out to you too. The bar I went to. That's monthly, right?
Yeah. So far, I think I might be back there next month. I'm not sure, but definitely at Foley's. I will definitely
Perfect.
keep you guys posted about Foley's.
All
And
right.
if you want
I
to
go
see
there once a month,
more
I love
of
them.
Kristen Tinsley, which we all do, she's actually going to be another podcast tonight. Tell us all about that.
I will be on Bonnie Scalisi's show at 9 o'clock, live on Facebook. I will definitely share that to my page. We're going to be talking about all kinds of things. You never know what you're going to get into with my girl Bonnie. So she's on the show too. She's on Vag is Spooky also. So.
Yeah, who else is? There's a lot of people.
There's too
on
many
there, right?
people.
Oh,
How many?
there's
no,
Billy
it's all-
Geyer.
oh,
There's
hilarious.
Chris Cuff may or may not come. Chris Cuff is a little bit busy. Antonio Clark, John Battle, Mezzy D.
I love Mezzy. She was on the
Allison
show.
Persky. Who else? Barbara McLean.
Yep.
Bonnie. You. Me. Because we're you know.
You're gonna co-host,
Yeah.
right?
We're gonna
You're gonna-
co-host, yeah. We're gonna party. Like
gonna
it's
party. It's a
Vag
good
is Spooky
time.
has always been a
It's a good
party.
time.
It's a good time. It's always
Why
been
do
a
you
big
call
show.
it that? Why do you call it that?
Okay, so when me and Chris Cuff
Vaginas.
first teamed
I know
teamed up,
what a vag is.
right. When we first teamed up, we were like, we need a unique name for the show. So we like racked our brains. Like we didn't want to be like, no offense to anybody, like ladies of comedy
Yeah.
or ladies that can laugh or we're gonna make you laugh because we're girls. We didn't want that. We wanted something original. So I was like, well, let's do like a really corny spin on something. So I thought of, Vagisil, Vagisilly, and we got it past governors because we didn't think that we could put that up there. So we
Oh,
kind of
sure.
like put the periods in between the VAG. And we're like, yeah, it's violence against girls is silly type thing. And we got it like passed.
Violence against women
Violence
is
against
hilarious.
girls is silly. Like,
It's
don't
so
do it.
funny.
So we were, because that's how we like got it through. And then everyone was like, oh, because originally it was an all-female show.
Oh, okay.
And then, I started adding guys to it. And then after that, I had like a spin-off show, not a spin-off show, but it was, the fat version where we just had all fat comics on there. So that was good. So those are just, just like signature, shows we did. We did comic commercials with that where we created like these little skits, like The Sixth Sense for the fat version where it was like, I see fat people in my house. It was
And you
absolutely
did that
hilarious.
live.
We recorded it in
Oh, okay.
Hector Louise's house. Billy Geyer was in it.
Yep.
Jay Christopher was in it. It's just, I'll send it to you. It's actually pretty
Yeah.
funny. And then we did the feminine fairies for Vagisilly. And I went to film school, so I love.
Oh, that's
doing all
great.
that stuff.
And if you guys want to see more of Kristen Tinsley, visit thedivinefemedian.com.
Yes.
See her tonight on Bonnie Scalisi's show called
BS.
BS Makes Sense. All right. Also, I'm actually doing The Men of Comedy.
Ooh.
If we'll pull up that flyer in a second. And thank you so much for being on the
Yeah,
show,
thank
Kristen.
you, Kristen.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
And thank you for the
You're
brownies. You're one of my
welcome,
favorite
Anthony.
people. I would get up when my foot is broken.
Don't worry, babe.
Mwah.
Happy
I
birthday.
absolutely
I
love
get up
you.
when
so
I'm
much
old and
for-
lazy. No.
You know I love you.
I love you so much. I'll see you on
Thank you. I'll
see
see
you
you on
Friday.
Friday. Yes,
See you Friday.
definitely. Thank you so much for having me on, guys.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
you.
So this poster that we have up right now is Dave Jamont enters the scene. Is actually my passion child for the
Right.
last year. I affiliated with TLP Photography, which is a photography group. We started the Long Island Men of Comedy, and we are having a calendar premiere on November 12th at Garden Social. You have all of the best male comedians on Long Island, at least in my opinion. We've got Don Sills showing up, Lou Pratz will be there, Mike Keegan will be there. It's hosted by
Joe
Richie
Cravella.
Byrne, Joe Cravella, Dan LaRocco.
It's headlined by
Joe Malinas. It's headlined by Byrne. Joe Malinas. I'm trying to think of everybody. Les Deegan. Just whoever you really affiliate with Long Island, they're going to be there, and it's going to be an
Joe
amazing.
Malinas.
Yeah, man. I got Joe.
And Benny Rizzuti.
Yeah, Benny Rizzuti is going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
You are the cutest, Mr. September. You are the. I can't say much about it, but he is the cutest. Speaking of being the most adorable, we're still talking about Benny, but Dave Jamad. Jake Mahan, I am so happy to have you on this show.
Thank you for having me. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
October 5th.
That's right.
October 6th.
Oh, cool.
The coolest people in the world.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
Yours
thank you.
just passed, right?
Yeah.
I'm September 25th, so I'm a Libra. We're all
Libras
Libras
are the
up here.
best.
Balanced.
So why is Jen like so obsessed with Dave? Let's take it back. So we're talking like early 90s here.
Early 90s.
Early 90s, I had like a pacifier in my mouth. And I used to sneak into these clubs called Ground Zero, later the Downtown. And in Ground Zero, there was like garbage everywhere. And there was this really cool band, Rat Bastard, Eggplant Queens.
By that time, it was Eggplant Queens.
Yeah.
Garbage.
So tell me, like, how did that evolve? The Rat Bastard to Eggplant Queens. Then there was a documentary about it, Belmore the Unseen.
Right. Well, the garbage was, instead of bring your own beer, we used to say bring your own garbage.
But why?
It was fun.
That's disgusting.
It started off with us throwing beer at people, and then people were throwing beer back.
I like that, because if
And
you
then
get a
people
little
were eating
beer.
food at the venue, food, and then people started bringing their own garbage, like hefty bags filled with garbage.
so
and then we ended up in Tyvek suits with goggles on. You know,
What the fuck?
that was Eggplant Queens.
you were
That
a
was
pu-
Eggplant
You want a little champ?
Yes, actually, I would love some of that.
Perfect.
You're a punk band? Were you a punk?
Eggplant Queens was kind of a punk band, rock band. But
say
there
it
was like
was
7
fun
guys
rock
in the
punk.
band, so it was insane. It was 3 lead singers, so I only had to sing a third of the time. The rest of the time, I could drink.
I love that. I love that.
Salute, happy birthday.
Thank you. And what show were you on? He was on with Marilyn Manson, who was,
I was-
unknown at the time.
I was on Phil Donahue,
Right?
who's a prick.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But
You
his
get all
wife,
the tea
that girl,
now.
she's all right.
How all right?
Marlo Thomas.
Yeah, she was all right.
She's all right.
And Marilyn Manson, I know he's in all sorts of trouble right now. He was very, very, very cool to me.
I heard he was super kind to a lot of
You
people
know,
who met
and,
him.
I was on there for slam dancing and stage diving because I got hurt one time. I broke my back at a concert. So
Worth
made the
it.
talk show was Jimmy from Murphy's Law was one of the panelists. But the Phil Donahue show had Twiggy from Marilyn Manson and Marilyn Manson. And that was really before they became famous. But then I kept running into him in Manhattan. I would be at Roseland at a concert in the VIP section, and Marilyn Manson standing behind me. So I just turned, I looked at him, I go, hey, co-star, how you doing? And he looks at me, he goes, what do you mean, co-star? I go, you and me, we were on Phil Donahue.
Remember us together?
I'm the guy with the broken back.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you know, whatever. And then I saw him like a week later in the same spot, and this time he whispered in my ear, he goes, so I guess you're stalking me. And then that was it. Then the next time we saw each other was just a wave and a hello. But he was always very cool to me, and
That's cool.
you know, which was cool.
Whatever. We have Dave Jamad here. Who gives a shit about Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, who cares about
So
Marilyn Manson?
when I was younger, this was like always very cool to me. Like there was a big punk scene in Belmore, and a lot of my friends who were a lot older, believe it or not, I've been 21 since I've been 13. I had the fake ID that scanned and everything until it peeled apart. And then later in my life, I was dating Dominic, and he was a huge fan of yours, a big friend, and we used to bother him when he was bartending. And I remember, like, in the background, he'd be like, oh, yeah, he was in a couple of bands. And I'd kind of be standing behind Dom, like, I know he was in a couple of bands. Like, I know who he is. And, you know, Dom is the nicest, sweetest guy. But he was like, oh, yeah, this is my friend Dave. And I'm like, hi, Dave, I've never met before. I know who he is. So it was like, it was so weird to me. And now everyone can see Dave. You should see Dave. Where are you bartending now, Dave?
I'm at the Warehouse in Amityville at least 4 nights a week.
4 nights a
Wednesday
week.
through Saturday, the Warehouse in Amityville.
And they're,
Oh, all right,
if you
yeah.
haven't been to the Warehouse, it is, I went there one night. I'm, again, really sorry about
Just
what I
stumbled
did.
in and we were like, what
Really
the?
sorry about taking the band over.
It was the highlight of the night.
Couldn't help myself. I started drinking.
And we've gotten rid of that band.
Well, they don't want to come back. I'm sure
You
they
buried
don't.
them.
I
No,
buried
buried
them.
them.
Are you in a band now? Or?
I am currently collaborating.
All right, cool.
So, but,
What's that? What's the vibe?
So now but you're
completely different
bartending.
than the other two.
I
you're
feel like it's
bartending in the-
electronic. Like
A
what do
little
you?
electronic.
Yeah.
So,
You get some
yeah.
reggae in there.
What's that?
A little reggae in there.
No.
Ah, damn.
Little break.
But it's never too late.
It's just
I
like
still
what I
need to
want
record,
from
I
Dave.
have to record 7 more tracks. I already recorded 7. I have to
Okay.
record 7 more.
If you ever need a female vocalist,
So
maybe
you're
me.
doing
Just
you're
saying.
doing this all yourself?
No,
or?
with a buddy of mine,
Yeah.
a guy by the name of Frank Fusco, who was the director of The Unseen, the Belmore documentary.
Yes.
That had all the Belmore bands
It was
in
in
the backing.
Blockbuster when I was a kid.
It was in Blockbuster, and they played
Yeah.
at the Belmore Playhouse, and it won some national film festivals.
It was
Oh,
It was
cool.
kind of a thing.
So like this
It
is
was
kind
of a thing.
This was
Yeah, no,
so when
that's
people
pretty
are like,
cool.
"Who are you having the show?" I'm like Dave Jamont.
Oh, they screened it at CBGB's one time.
Bro.
You know,
Oh,
it
that's
was-
awesome.
How
it was
cool is
really
this guy?
It was really cool.
My birthday for
And
me.
it was like mind blowing to go to the local movie theater that I for my town.
Garbage around.
For throwing garbage.
So kids, if you're out there and you're like, "What can I do?" Throw that fucking garbage around.
So my new
Throw it.
project, no garbage is
No
being
garbage.
thrown. I'm
Oh,
older.
right.
I'm
Just
much
dollar
older
bills,
now.
soft
Yes.
dollar bills, not
Give
even
everybody
change.
No
a
coins.
broom.
Coins hurt.
No
Chip
coins.
tea.
Yes, I'll take Visa, Mastercard,
Yeah.
but you've got to give me your zip code. You got to write it on the back.
Yes.
That's important.
Yes.
Very important. So yeah, I am just so super thrilled to have Dave here. As you can
Yeah.
tell, I've been talking about it all week.
I know you've been talking about it for
I know.
weeks.
Freddie's
Well-
going, who the hell's this Dave?
Who's this Dave? He's like Gagootz. I'm the Gagootz. Who the fuck is Dave? I'm like,
No,
Dave's
but
the guy.
from what I understand, you have a very big following.
Yes,
Well,
it does.
all of a sudden I said I'm going to be on the show. Everyone's posting pictures and them holding Gagootz. They're all sending me.
Well, yeah. That's the Gagootz show. But this is like incredible. And again, at the warehouse, like, and just the nicest guy for
Now,
everything he's
where
been
is
through.
the warehouse?
It's on Broadway in Amityville. So it's south of Sunrise and north of Merrick Road.
Dude, it
right,
would be
and it used
Used
to
to be called
be
the Mousetrap.
The Mousetrap.
Yeah, but we
That-
totally renovated it. It's a rock venue now.
Right.
So the
it's
whole
a total
place is
rock.
complete.
Yeah.
In Patchogue.
Oh, all right. 89 North. Is,
The
I've
local
been there.
11
That's
town,
nice. Yeah.
Prohibition in Massapequa Park. All different venues, different sizes.
And they're all rock venues.
All rock venues, but
Yeah.
I am 99% of the time behind the bar at the warehouse. Come down, eat some food, have some drinks.
Not
some
only that, but
bands.
also like take a look at the venue when you get a chance, because that would be the coolest marriage venue, like to get married in a space
do
like
catering.
that.
We
That
do
would it
catering.
would be the coolest Sweet 16. It would be like, to me when I walked in, I'm like, I want to have like a huge party here. Like this is dope. Unfortunately, I'm like old and like I don't think a 5-year-old's birthday should be held there.
We were gonna have my daughter's
Don't count it out.
10-year-old.
Don't count it out.
Because she wanted a guest list and people at the door working
Absolutely.
security. But
I do that for
we
all
ended up
my
doing
parties
something
because
else.
I'm insane.
Yeah.
I like everyone's like, you do too much, and I'm like, you don't want to let everybody in. You know, like you got to be a little selective. You know.
For a 5-year-old birthday party?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No.
No, I don't want just like some girl
The kid
from.
from around the block that never talks to you.
Yeah, now he all of a sudden sees like a bounce house and wants to come through. Out of
Absolutely.
here.
Not it.
I'm just kidding. Like I'll let you bounce in the house, but then you gotta get the hell out of here. You know, because like we also like when you cater food, it's expensive, and like you have things that like look like Paw Patrol and shit. Kids are expensive, man. Any way you roll it, kids
Yeah.
are. Whew, whew, whew.
I got 4. I have 4.
You have
Four?
4?
It's my hobby. I make children.
Making them. You can take mine. She's fantastic.
Yeah, making them's fun.
I don't know. I was
Feeding
absolutely
them.
Feeding
hammered.
them, yeah. Don't feed them.
They want clothes and stuff.
Right, and don't feed them after midnight because
They're
No.
horrible.
they're horrible. Don't pour with it. You can't get them wet. They don't want to get wet until they're
I
like
say,
that.
What's that smell?
They're like
It's my
gremlins.
daughter.
Yeah.
What she needs, soap and water. You know.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
even know that. Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, definitely head over to the warehouse, and you got to see those old clips of the shows you were on. They are absolutely hilarious. I remember watching them when I was a kid. Well, when I was like 18, and now I'm
They're
old.
all over YouTube.
God,
all,
we're so
all
old.
the Eggplant Queen stuff, even like professional videos as well as live stuff. is on YouTube, and then Rat Bastard is out there as well. But
Oh, that's cool.
But finding Rat Bastard is harder than Eggplant Queens. You put in
It
Eggplant
goes
Queens,
right
you get
up.
Eggplant Queens. Rat Bastard, you put in, you get 1,000 different things.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of
Right.
yeah.
There's a lot of bands with the name Rat in it. There's Rat.
Even you go to
Do you know
Gagootz
that,
show.
that was Milton
There's a-
Berle's nephew.
Oh yeah.
That's
Was
why he was
Rat.
in the video.
Yeah, it was
That's
Rat.
why he was in the
Oh,
video
really?
in drag.
Oh.
When people didn't have a problem with drag.
So I don't have any problems. I'm good. I actually learned to do my makeup. You might be able to tell by drag queens.
All my favorite comics, they all did drag.
Bugs Bunny was in drag.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bugs
everybody's in
Bunny.
drag.
Yeah, but Bugs Bunny.
I'm pretty sure I'm in drag
He
half the
kissed
time.
Elmer Fudd on the lips, all right?
Whatever.
He was
Who am I to
bisexual.
judge? Who am I to judge?
My Italian uncles kiss each other on the lips. I mean, it's a little fugazi, but it's all right, you know?
We kiss on the cheek.
No,
yeah.
you go right for the tongue. And no one does that. I don't talk to that side of the family anymore. I don't know if that was okay.
I stopped talking to that uncle.
Yeah, we all did, actually. So I'm not sure if that was okay looking back on it, actually. Anyway, this has been amazing. We're going to keep you up here, and we're going to pull Adam back up.
Yeah.
Adam, come on back up.
Can't wait. I've been far away from the
I'm sorry. If you're thirsty, we already 86 the bottle.
She wants you up here because she wants another bottle.
No, we only have the one because he knows I had to drive.
Here, can you come in a little?
Get in here.
Yeah.
Get in here. There.
Oh,
Oh, it's okay. We're good.
Mic down.
Fumbles.
Okay.
Fumbles. So
Maybe they should switch seats.
Oh, it's right. He just has to squeeze in a little bit. There's that too.
we're just rolling with it. It's my birthday. Everyone's gonna drop shit and be wasted. I mean, that's how we do birthdays here.
Good, we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was actually really.
We're in.
What was the first birthday that you guys had where you weren't completely shit faced? Because at 21, well, at like 16,
I thought you were gonna say like third grade.
Yeah. the after you started drinking, because like as an adult now, my birthday passed. I'm like, I'll celebrate another day. I have too much going on. But like, when was, like everyone thinks it's so special. When was that time where you were like, okay, not so special this year, gonna wait?
Well, my birthday was Friday, and I worked.
Oh.
And my wife and all my friends and neighbors showed up, so I got shit canned.
So didn't happen for you yet.
And then the next night, people that weren't there the night before showed up.
Oh.
And then on Sunday, we had a Doors tribute band called Crystal Ship.
I saw that up.
So-
Oh, Crystal Ship.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
the Doors.
Doors
Yeah.
tribute. They were great. They came and people made cakes with my picture on it.
I saw
And
that.
Then like the same thing, the band was doing shots, so it was a little bit of a bender this birthday. Like I did like 4 days straight, and now
That was
You know what,
this
though?
birthday,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know
Happy
what?
birthday.
You showed up. I'm proud of you.
Now, I used to be a bartender, and like an
Fire
unwritten, what did you say?
In Fire Island.
In Fire Island, yes. Unwritten rule was bartenders always have their birthday on a Saturday. Your birthday's always on a Saturday because you got the biggest crowd. They got money, and they were. So if my birthday was Tuesday, I waited till Saturday to let everybody know and say, "Today's my birthday."
See, I was the opposite, and I definitely want Adam to answer this question too, but I was the exact opposite. As a comedian, a lot of comedians are like, I'm having my birthday, go to the show. And I'm like, you know what I don't want to do on my birthday? Work.
right.
Like, that is the exact opposite of what I want to do. I want to be entertained.
So
But when you're bartending,
Yeah.
it's fun.
It is.
Like people said, you're gonna work your birthday. I go, I'm gonna be behind the bar. Everyone's gonna come and drink. I could drink
and love
with
you,
them.
and they're going to
You
love
can
you.
tell them, hey, it's my birthday.
Yes.
Everyone's doing a shot
And
with
the
you.
bands
Yeah.
are playing music I like, you know? It's not like I went to like an office on my birthday, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You were bartending on my birthday was like the greatest thing because it was also the end of the season.
And I hope they give you good
So-
tips too, because
I
they're like,
refuse to work before the birthday, on the birthday, after the birthday.
I like your
And they
style.
bring-
How much
but
did you
they'll
drink
bring
your
you
last birthday? Your
goodies
birthday
and-
was last
Yeah,
month.
people were bringing
A
me
few
stuff,
months
you
ago.
know?
Yeah.
A few months ago, we drank a lot.
really
Time
but
flies.
I drink a lot every day, so it's not like
It's your job,
I can't
though.
tell which day is
It's
more or
work.
less.
Yeah.
It's-
He's dedicated.
I'm always working.
He's
Always
always working.
working.
He's-
Always working.
He is super dedicated. And that's why we're best friends, because we know dedication.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm very dedicated to the show.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, and we have
You're
a-
a great. You know more like Nancy, my wife, says.
Love Nancy.
Says, good thing you have Jen because sometimes you look like you don't even know what the hell's going on.
Guys,
You don't even know.
come on.
You don't even know who
Makes
you're
a good-
guessing.
She
You don't
makes
know.
a good work wife for you.
I do. I've
Oh,
always
and
been
she
told I'm a
puts
great
some
worker.
flyers together. Jen does all of.
Thank you, Microsoft Word and the snipping tool. Because I heard they were going to get rid of the snip tool, and I'm like, my life's over. Like, there goes my...
The Moyle? The Moyle's gone?
The Moyle, he's out of here. We've 86 the Moyle. We've cut him out. But no, they said they're going to get rid of, Microsoft said they were going to get rid of the snip tool. And I'm like, if you do that, I'm out of business. Not that I'm ever in business, but like the little tricks I know are gone. Me and my Microsoft Word. Speaking of, I have to make a flyer for your
For the
Halloween show.
We have. I got to see what I'm going to call it because I'm not going to call it the Gagootz. It's not going to be the Gagootz Halloween special.
Be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah,
You are the
it's gonna-
Gagootz. I'm just here for the ride. I don't
It's
have
going to be a Halloween special though, and I think. What do you think? It's a cool idea to read scary?
Absolutely. The kids will love that.
But my kids.
Well,
are
I
gonna
don't
be
know if it's going to
trick-or-treating.
really be for kids, more for the kid and all the adults.
Oh,
You know, some horror stories. Even
You
Edgar.
can just read the news. You can
Yeah.
just quickly go down and
worked,
just read the
I worked
news.
at WDRE, the radio station, many years ago. And on Halloween, I read some stuff like real true crime, and
Yeah.
people got pissed off.
Like it's real though. It
Because it was
happened.
real. No, that's what they said. It was disrespectful.
How?
They said if I should have done like fiction instead of nonfiction.
If it
Well,
was
I
published,
am-
it was published.
I'm geared towards doing fiction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Edgar Allan Poe. There's Joe R. Lansdale, who's very scary. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't know. You know, and short works. It'll be like 5 to 7 minutes, and we'll show like a quick video
Mm-hmm.
or some Halloween pictures, and then we'll go into the next.
Growing
You
up.
better come out without looking like Elvira.
And
Yeah,
I'm,
now it's
That's what
No,
that reminds me
no.
of. Let me tell you about some stories this
Oh,
evening.
No, I'm not
Boy.
gonna.
With the two pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have a problem with drag. I've done drag in the past. For some,
We're friends, so
we're
obviously
friends.
you don't have a
I've done
problem.
drag, but no, for this I may come out in costume because you never know.
Halloween,
when-
you have to come out in costume
Yeah.
and you need a flashlight.
Ooh, I remember that we when I was kids, we'd like go underneath my dad's army blankets with the flashlights, and I would read scary stories to tell in the dark. There were 3 volumes. I think they
that's
made
it.
it
That's
into
all
a
you need to
movie.
read.
Now, yeah, they made
It
a
wasn't
movie.
good. I watched. The
But that's
beginning,
why
it was like,
I'm going to read from something I wrote. I'm going to
Oh,
read
right,
from
cool.
from my vampire novel called
is?
Last of the Fang-Toothed Bastards.
Fantastic.
Which is somebody
Fantastic.
who's an immortal vampire hunter, sort of immortal vampire hunter, who is sick of all the vampire crap on TV
Sounds
and
like
how
a Rat
people are in
Bastard
love.
song. It sounds like the
does.
title of a song I would have written 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Last of the Fang-Toothed
You guys should read it
Bastards.
together. You should read it in unison. Or maybe you could read a little, he could read a little. Dave's very busy though. The fact that I got him on the show is like
no, that's great.
I've literally
Yeah,
been
because
chasing him.
you were scheduled a few times.
I chased the
Yep.
hell out of him.
And then I was like, this is perfect because it's around our birthdays. And
Yeah. I
Yeah,
said,
that's
"Dave,"
great.
I was like, and if you let me
And
down
when's
my
your
birthday, I'll
birthday,
find
Adam?
you.
I'm in August. I'm,
Oh, okay.
But I feel
summer
like it was
child.
just here, August.
Absolutely.
It was just here,
And
like it's
then
crazy.
just like that, fall.
Fall.
Yeah, wow.
blink of an eye.
Just like that, I have to take all the winter clothes, bring them up, bring down the summer clothes. It's very depressing for.
You just don't have clothes?
We used to have
I just
clothes.
I just have clothes.
You know, I'm making. It's just my daughter that I do that for. Me and my husband, though, if you came into our bedroom, you would be so upset. Well, you probably wouldn't care, but I am upset because I have just clothes and bins everywhere, and then downstairs I have like the stand-up wardrobes. I have like 4 of them, and my husband's like, "You need to go through this shit and get it out," because like when we moved in together, my family, everyone
That's a
started
scary
giving.
story right
It's,
here.
it's terrifying. You cannot go anywhere in my house without being like, "Why is there a leopard print dress?"
I have to like purge the closets all the time because I
I
have
have
a
to
T-shirt.
purge mine.
I go, I'm not gonna get rid of it.
You
Put it in the
can't.
bottom of the pile.
Yep.
6 months later, still haven't worn it. Bottom of the pile.
But if it's a cool band,
I
even if
don't
I don't
like
fit
it.
into it
T-shirt,
anymore,
same
yeah.
T-shirt, same T-shirt, same
Yeah.
T-shirt. What am I gonna wear today? Fun T-shirts that I rarely get to wear, but I'm holding on to them for that one time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then all the
Yeah,
other shirts
absolutely.
that I wear every day.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, like,
my
I'm
husband
only
has
wearing
4
this shirt
drawers,
today, you
Like
know.
4 drawers. I have like
Every
the
day.
the
Every
2
day.
closets that we have in the bedroom because it's like a 1950s house. Things were different then. So I've got the 2 closets, and I've got the entire bureau, and I've got the basement, and it's very
Too much space. That's your problem. You have
No,
too
we
much
have no space. And you know what people like? My parents slowly snuck stuff into the house, like, oh, Jen's dollhouse from like 1984 needs to be down here. Like they slowly snuck
These
stuff
are all
in.
your scary stories.
Yeah.
We put it we renovated a house, and now I have a bigger attic.
Nice.
Every relative's like, could you hold my dresser? How about this chair? We
Yeah.
have a mirror. Like, you know, it's.
I just got a couple
It's like a
boxes.
museum up there.
Yeah.
You know?
And they tell you that it won't be long, right? They won't be for a long time.
Yeah, just for a little
Time
bit.
for a
10 years
yard
it's been up
sale.
there.
Just
Yeah.
sell them. Nobody knows.
Oh no! The moment that you go to move it or sell it or lose it, they're asking for it.
Right,
They're like,
money.
"You, I gave you that thing, remember?" And it's like, "Yeah, I remember because I just threw it out last week because it was taking up so much room." But I mean, whatever. You have a house filled with shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just started purging on eBay. I got rid of like the Jack LaLanne juicer that I never used.
The Thigh Master went out the
Thigh
door.
Master, something that seals bags. You know.
Oh, I
yeah,
remember
the bag
those.
sealer,
Yeah.
Whatever I got from an infomercial somewhere. Went on eBay in the last 2 weeks.
That's my dream, is to one day be like wealthy enough where I can just sit and have a couple of drinks and watch TV and buy whatever I want off the TV.
QVC.
That is like, to be a QVC wife is my freaking dream. Just for like a couple days out of the week, you know, just have some things come in. There's some good quality
And then
stuff.
what will you do with that crap?
None of your business.
Hanging in the wardrobe.
Yeah. Put it with the clothes that I don't
There's
go
no
through.
difference buying every ad off of Facebook. Ooh, that looks good. I could use that.
I've been doing that with hats. I mean, this hat Jen got me for my birthday.
That's
but
a
I've
good
been-
one.
Everywhere I go, I'm like buying a hat.
Love hats.
I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Watching the game Sunday, and my wife is sitting next to me. I'm like, wow, Josh he's wearing a whole new hat, really nice white hat. I bought it, $49. It doesn't matter how much.
You're living. You're living. You
Yeah.
should be able to live.
Live life.
Josh Allen's got a new hat. He's wearing a hat that one time when they were in the playoffs and it was cold, they had these really nice wool caps with the beanie.
Needed it.
Got it.
Boy, yeah, I had to
Got it.
get
Got
it.
it. This is America, guys. This is what we do. We
I'm like that,
consume,
yeah. Man.
We consume and we don't make our bills. We don't.
We're consumers,
But
yeah.
We just consume
We'll be in debt forever.
for the rest of my life.
But you have hats.
But I have a hat.
I have
alcohol.
hats. The hats
And
bring me
alcohol.
happiness.
And alcohol.
Go to sipsay.com. Use the code Gagootz. You get 15% off. Yeah, so that's my birthday sadness. I'm glad we all can agree on that my house is full of shit. So if anyone wants to volunteer to come through the shit in my house, and you make out like a bandit, like every few
But you
times
go
I've
on
done
eBay and you just sell it on.
I used to do eBay years ago, and I haven't done it. And all of a sudden, I'm like, what am I gonna do with this stuff? Let me see if I put it on. Sometimes it goes for $10. Sometimes it goes for $50. Sometimes it goes for $100. Sometimes it goes for $2.
If somebody wants it, yeah.
Right.
It's all that every.
They pay for shipping and everything. eBay makes it so simple now.
Oh, they do, yeah.
He works
so
for
easy.
eBay.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
I have a lot of crap that I should get rid of too. And a
I'm
lot
just
of
like
stuff.
I'm
too
Dave Man
lazy.
68 on eBay. In case you want to see what I'm selling.
Dave Man 68. Find
Dave
something
Man
that's been in his attic for 10 years, and hopefully smells okay. Maybe I'll be like Dave Man 67. That'll be
you
my
go.
eBay handle, and I'll like sell the crap in my house because Dave taught me how.
Somebody asked me, am I Dave Man 68 because Dave Man's 1 to 67 was already taken.
He's like, no, Dave Man 69 was taken.
69 was taken.
So I'm 68.
So I dropped one.
Yeah, so being old sucks. But at the same time,
How did we go? We're having
my-
a nice conversation.
no,
you bring us
it's
down.
my birthday. We're gonna talk about what I want to talk about.
You're young.
No, I know, but
Yeah, you're
I know,
a kid.
I know, I'm effervescent. But no, like being.
I'm old. This is old.
I definitely feel like
This
this is my 36th year, and I feel
My
like it's-
testicles are touching my
I never
ankle.
wanna
I tripped
talk-
on them on the way up. I dropped my mic.
there's testicle juice everywhere. No, but I really feel like this is the year that really instilled in me that was like do good, be good. Like I feel like that's like what I've learned in my life.
Try
That's it.
turning 68 years old and telling yourself you're still young. Get
See,
the
68. It's
or
a Dave
do
Man
good,
68,
feel good when you
68.
get
There you go.
68, yeah.
It's a
Do
team.
good, feel good, don't shit your pants. That's over here.
There are times I've gone to I like some rock and roll movies and concerts and stuff, and I'm like, I really should be wearing the pants.
I was like that
I'm
a
at
few
that
weeks
point.
ago.
But then I'm afraid
You were
because
partying, you wanted to see it. I drank a little bit too much alcohol.
Because when
and,
when you fart like you're after
fighting
50,
through the crowd.
you don't
It's my
get-
birthday.
Roll the
After
dice.
50,
You're
you
rolling
don't-
the dice.
I don't even. Yeah, you're rolling the dice, but I don't even care
Snake
anymore.
eyes.
Yeah.
It used to be, before 50, you were like, oh, I go into a room where nobody is and I'm farting. Now, I don't care. I could be at the.
Crop dust in the whole neighborhood.
I crop dust the whole neighborhood. I could just.
Tell them about
let
your
it out.
invention.
Okay, I have an invention now that pot is legal. I want to make. I have my own gummies that are gummy with stool softener, and call it Buzzalax.
That's amazing.
So yeah, This way, when somebody tells you this is really good shit, it is.
It is. There you go.
He likes to be regular with everything.
Yeah, I like the only thing better than being high is being regular.
Absolutely.
So.
Jimmy Lee
So-
Curtis would agree.
So what do you think? I'm thinking like brownies too. Brownies with stool softener and
perfect.
100 milligrams THC, baby.
Perfect.
Thank you guys for joining in tonight. We had an amazing guest.
It was a lot of fun.
Always
Thank
had
you.
fun. Adam from Sip and Say came
Cheers.
through. Visit him at sipsay.com or on Merrick Road in Merrick. You can visit Dave Jamad 4 days a week behind the bar at the Warehouse LI.
And you can buy stuff from him, Dave68.
And
Dave
eBay.
68 on eBay.
She is.
Also, Kristen Tinsley, who was with us before, you can find her at thedivinefemedian.com. It is my birthday. We are signing off. Thank you guys for everything. Have a
Thanks for
wonderful
watching.
week.
Hope you all had
Thank
fun.
you.
Hope you had as much fun as we did.